Okay, girlies, we're making biscuits this morning, paper towel biscuits. We only use white lily flour. We are preheating our oven to 500. We have 1 cup of white lily self-rising flour. We have this much Crisco, only Crisco. Measure by your thumb. We're gonna put it in here and we're gonna take the fork and make it into BB size pieces so that there's no big pieces in there, just BB sized pieces. We keep working it, turn your bowl around, keep working it into that flour, making very small pieces. And today I am out of buttermilk. You always use whole buttermilk. It makes the lightest, most tender, fluffy biscuits. Now look, you see no large pieces of Crisco. It's all small. So I don't have the buttermilk. This is whole milk, and I'm going to start with about 1/3 of a cup of milk, and I'm going to work it into that dough. Work it in with your fork, keep stirring, and we want it to form a ball. See, it's beginning to form a ball, but it's very raggedy. It's very dry, so we need about another 1/3 of a cup. We'll try that. Stir around, stir, stir. This is the same type. This is the same thing we do with our fried pies, the same technique for our dough that we use for fried pies. And we're going to take our paper towel. We're putting some flour on the paper towel. We're going to spread it out. Our dough is now together. This is a little bit fluid, but it's going to work. It'll be okay. We can pour it out onto our paper towel right in the middle of that flour that we just poured out there. We're going to take our hands, going to put a little flour on our hands, make sure some gets on the top, and we're going to work it. At this point, it's very smooth, and you could cut it out with a cutter. I'll show you that. We're going to take our cutter, dip it in some flour, cut a biscuit, and put it in. But my mother, and this is the way I make them, with my hand, with my thumb touching the side and rolling it around, touching and rolling, and it makes it smooth, and you put it in the pan. One more, and this recipe is 1 cup of self-rising flour and about a thumb's worth of Crisco, and it makes 4 biscuits. Ronnie likes big fat biscuits. If you want your biscuits to be flat, you're going to put them close together so they can't spread out. Instead, they rise up, and that makes them fat. I like flat biscuits. So there's my 4 biscuits made with whole milk today, not buttermilk. We're going to put them in a 500-degree oven for about 10 minutes, and we'll come back and see what they look like. Okay, look at my cleanup. Take my paper towel, fold it in. I'm done. No mess. Just took about 5 minutes. You can do this. 4 biscuits for you and your hubby every morning. We'll check and see how they look when they come out in a few minutes. Okay, girlies. Took them out of the oven after 10 minutes. Because we didn't have whole buttermilk, these will not be as tender. We used whole milk, but they'll still be good. They look pretty. I'm brushing them with a little butter. Don't buy that margarine stuff. I can't believe it's not butter. I can believe it. Buy the real butter. Here they are. We're about to eat them. Now you go make some. Very easy, very quick, and you'll always have something to eat if you can make biscuits.